Start your awards night right here as we preview all the evening's fun, fashion, and festivities.
Tawny Little, live from the Academy Awards tonight at 5 on UPN 13.
Thomas Vale is about to meet his worst enemy, but it's not the conspiracy, it's himself, Nowhere Man.
Tonight at 9 on UPN 13.
It's Evil Wednesday on UPN. First, on the Sentinel, a terrorist group takes an entire police precinct hostage.
We could have a bloodbath on our hands.
And only one cop can stop them. A cop who uses all 5 senses, like weapons. Then in Swift Justice, a rock star turned stalker needs a swift lesson in manners.
Work be smooth.
New UPN night, new UPN heroes, non-stop UPN action. Swift Justice after the Sentinel.
Beginning Wednesday at 8 on UPN 13.
Statistics show that 40% of all kids who smoke marijuana live in the city. Guess where the other 60% live?
Everything you say and everything you do is laying the foundation for your child's future. And children who grow up with domestic violence are much more likely to become involved in abusive relationships when they become adults. I know that's not what you want for your child. If you're being battered, get help now. If you won't get help for your own sake, do it for the sake of your children. For a safe way out, call 1-800-978-3600. You'll get a brief safety plan and referral to a nearby shelter.
Some of the things that make college special are fraternity parties and homecoming weekends and spring break at the beach. Some of the things that make college special to Sharon Martin are textbooks with all the pages, heat in the classroom, and enough money to come back next year. Support the American Indian College Fund, educating the mind and spirit.
It used to be called stroke. Today, we call it a brain attack. Symptoms of brain attack can occur suddenly, like weakness or numbness, especially on one side. Blurred vision, usually in one eye. Slurred speech, dizziness, explosive headache. A brain attack is a medical emergency.
Brought to you by the UCLA Stroke Center. For information, call 1-800-UCLA-MD1.
I would like all my friends to be there. I want my mother to be there. My hair's gonna be done so beautiful. A lot of music, a nice blue dress. I want to be beautiful for every single person that goes there. If I got shot, I want to have a nice funeral.
Every day, 10 children are killed by gunfire. Help stop the violence. Call 1-800-WE-PREVENT for free information. Not one more lost life. Not one more grieving family. Not one more.
It's the biggest night in Hollywood. And we'll be here live at the Music Center on awards night, bringing you all the glamour and excitement of the show before the show. We'll give you an insider's look at the fun, fashion, and festivities, plus tell you who the odds makers say will win. And of course, we'll be here talking with the stars. I'm Tawny Little. See you at the awards.
Tawny Little, live from the Academy Awards tonight at 5 on UPN 13.
That's a wrap.
She's a 16-year-old pop sensation with a triple platinum record to her name. Baby! But if you think Brandy is just another pretty voice,
Everybody say Moesha.
think again. Because now, Brandy is Moesha.
Ooh, Moesha, is he talking about you?
Just a normal teenager.
Because you ain't dating till you're 25.
You said 16.
21.
16.
18, and I'll throw in a 7.
16, and I will be walking. Thank you very much. In a normal family.
Ooh, you're in trouble.
With normal friends.
My mama said it's just baby fat. No, it's just fat baby.
Normal interests.
Check out the booty on that cutie.
And normal problems.
this zit has got me mugging like the crib keeper. I was gonna ask you who your new friend was. He just waving. Hey, yeah.
Hey, who would have thought normal could be this funny?
What's up, Shawshank? I thought you was doing 5 out of 10. Girl, please, they haven't built the stepmother that can keep me on lockdown. She don't know who I am by now. She better ask somebody.
You are grounded, young lady.
Get ready for the first comedy hit of 96. Moesha.
Tuesdays at 8 on UPN 13.
What does it take to be a successful child psychologist?
You're reading comic books, turning your eyelids inside out, and blowing milk out your nose.
Patience.
My identical twin brother shall avenge my death next week.
Lots of patience.
You know what you need? A big hug.
What I need, Ron, is a big stick to beat the hell out of my ex-husband.
And we're not just talking about at the office.
What is green and slimy and a thing?
I don't know. Mommy?
No!
UPN is proud to present a major breakthrough in network comedy.
I'm talking pies in the face, seltzer in the pants.
A major comedic force.
Ma, Darby.
A major child star is in the making.
I used to be happy. Now sad.
Okay. Maybe we're getting a little carried away. But with minor adjustments, who knows?
Let me guess. You're the Jamaican bobsled team.
Get ready for a comedy that throws in a little of everything.
Last night I made a fantasy come true for one lucky cyber chicken.
Whoa! Including the kitchen shrink.
We have the Gandhi action figure.
From the creators of Soap, Golden Girls, and the John Larroquette Show, a comedy for the whole family. Get ready for minor adjustments.
That's funny joke.
Tuesdays at 8:30 here on UPN 13.
At Project Angel Food, we make meals for people with AIDS who are too sick to leave home. Now, we just need someone to deliver them.
Thomas Vale witnessed an execution, and what he saw made him the target of a global conspiracy.
Who the hell are you people?
To get what they want, they took away his family, his identity, and his sanity, and turned him into a nowhere man. But now, the running is over. Thomas Vale is ready to fight back.
How does it feel to know someone else is in control?
Watch as each week he pushes deeper into the organization that tried to destroy him.
1993, 4 men hanged execution style.
If we had hung 4 people in the jungle, I'd know it.
I was there.
Farther into a maze of terror and deception.
Get out of here! Get out!
And closer to the source of all his anguish.
Sit down.
From here on out, the hunted becomes the hunter.
Why was my wife erased?
So consider yourself warned. Every Monday night, Nowhere Man will return with a vengeance.
The man standing here with his finger on the trigger is your creation.
Don't miss a single week of the show USA Today calls the best new thriller. Nowhere Man.
Never get away with this.
I knew you'd say that.
Monday nights at 9 on UPN 13.
Everywhere you look, someone's looking out for you, with signs and symbols that warn you of danger. Unfortunately, the ones who really need it the most don't have it at all. So we'd like to tell you now, warning, don't ever shake a baby. Ever. It could cause blindness, brain damage, or death. Hold them, hug them, love them, but never, ever shake a baby. Ever.
Monday on UPN.
Let me see.
Abandoned on an unexplored planet.
Hey!
Chakotay comes face to face with his own past.
My people called you the Sky Spirits.
On a mystical Voyager. Then, on Nowhere Man, Thomas Vale comes face to face with his worst enemy.
But you can't walk away.
But it's not the conspiracy.
You're sure about that?
It's himself.
It's the moment of truth.
Nowhere Man.
Beginning tonight at 8 on UPN 13.
When my vision started to go, my husband and I lost our daily card games together. Then I learned about large image cards, and now we cherish this time more than ever.
When I couldn't read the street signs anymore, I stopped taking my granddaughter out on the weekend. Then I learned about low vision aids, and that losing my vision doesn't mean losing my way of life.
American Foundation for the Blind. We help those who don't see well live like those who do. Call 1-800-AFB-LIVE.
Remember when the spitball was legal and home runs left the ballpark? When the Hollywood stars played ball in shorts with cheerleaders on the dugout? When Chuck Connors and Joe DiMaggio were in the minor leagues? When guys named Buzz visited Wrigley Field in Los Angeles? Come remember at the Autry Museum. Runs, Hits, in an Era, the Pacific Coast League, on exhibit February 17 to May 12th at the Autry Museum of Western Heritage.
Why would anybody give someone they don't know a gift? They do it because this gift saves lives, and the need for it is desperate. Please give blood. There's a life to be saved right now. Call the American Red Cross at 1-800-GIVE-LIFE.
Frank White, Oscar Sandoval, Chidima Obayoha. What do they have in common with each other? They proudly serve their communities as volunteers, tutoring grade school, working with senior citizens, and assisting teens in crisis. The Volunteer Center of Los Angeles has been serving the community for 50 years, and we're proud of it.
Hi there, aren't you? Yeah, I thought so. Say, I wanted to talk to you about DWP's Project Angel. Every year, Project Angel helps hundreds of qualifying seniors and families to pay their electric and water bill during a period of unexpected hardship. How can you help? Take your DWP bill and look for the area marked Project Angel Donation. Fill in the amount of your gift and add that to your total payment. Thanks to you, Los Angeles is truly the city of the angels. Be an angel. Support the Department of Water and Power's Project Angel.
If you're a kid at heart, become a little kid's friend. Become a big brother. Being a big brother is just like being a best friend. Give a fatherless boy from a single-parent family something to really smile about. Become his big brother. You can make someone very happy, and it'll make you feel pretty good, too. The Catholic Big Brothers, serving volunteers and children of all faiths, are eager to take your call. Call today, 213-251-9800.
Start your awards night right here as we preview all the evening's fun, fashion, and festivities.
Tawny Little, live from the Academy Awards tonight at 5 on UPN 13.
What role will California play in the presidential election? I'm Bob Jimenez. Join Tawny Little and me for a special hour of news coverage. The California primary, Tuesday night at 9 on UPN 13.
Many hardworking families are caught between shrinking job opportunities and the high cost of living. These families often turn to shelters for help. The Salvation Army reaches millions of people all year round, giving each a warm meal and a safe place to sleep, at least for one night in their journey back to being self-sufficient. The Salvation Army, making a difference for life.
Don't miss the hilarious comedy The Rooster and the Egg, starring James Victor, playing February 20th through March 31st at the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts. A traditional Latino family faces a challenge to its values when the daughter chooses a surrogate mother, her own. The Rooster and the Egg is by the Emmy Award-winning author Luis Santero. For tickets, call the Bilingual Foundation of the Arts, 213-225-4044.
Can you figure out the cost of a long-distance call?
We haven't studied that yet.
What do I look like, a mathematician?
You don't need to be a math whiz to save with Sprint Sense. It's the simplest long-distance calling plan yet. Just 10 cents a minute, every evening, every night, and all weekend long.
That's when I make all my long-distance calls.
Call now for Sprint Sense, and you'll also get 10% cash back after a full year.
10 cents a minute and cash back?
Even on calls to Hawaii? Doesn't matter how far away. It's still 10 cents a minute.
Anywhere in the whole country?
What about Canada? Even Canada, just 10 cents a minute all weekend long.
Amazing how far a dime will go.
And Sprint Sense couldn't be simpler. You'll pay just 10 cents a minute on state-to-state calls forever.
I'll buy that.
And remember, if you call now, you'll get 10% cash back. Sprint will even switch you for free. So let's review.
10% cash back.
It's coast to coast.
10 cents a minute.
Forever.
And forever.
Call 1-800-449-6060.
There is a path to understanding the future and your destiny.
I feel great after talking to my psychic advisor. I'm ready to live the life I want to live.
I was beginning to think all the good men were taken. Then my psychic put me in the right place at the right time. No more lonely nights for me.
All it took was one call, and my luck turned around.
Follow your path to true destiny. Call 1-800-444-4C.
Sorry, we just rented it.
That's too many children for this unit. We have a very long waiting list for these apartments.
You couldn't manage alone here. I'm sorry, the owner has decided not to sell.
When you hear lines like these, suspect housing discrimination. Fair housing is the law. You can fight housing discrimination and win. Fair housing opens doors. Call this number.
When it comes to the music of the 90s, anything goes.
Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history.
Music today is everywhere. No need to label it. If it's good, we'll play it.
That's why we got Living in the 90s. 2.5 hours of the coolest songs on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes.
Check it out.
You'll be amazed at who you'll find on Living in the 90s.
They're sex symbols.
What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
Basketball stars.
What's up, Doc? Can we rock?
Sensitive rockers.
Next to be with you.
Legendary artists. Living in the 90s has the songs you know, the songs you love, and the songs you just can't live without.
Can't touch this. Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Fat girl is
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
There's only one thing left to say about Living in the 90s.
You're unbelievable.
To order, call the number on your screen or send check or money order. 2 CDs, $26.99. 2 cassettes, $21.99. Rush delivery available. Living in the 90s is not sold in stores.
I'm Pierce Brosnan. All of us have a personal stake in the effort to eliminate women's cancer. On Saturday, May 11th, the day before Mother's Day, you can make a difference. Together, we will positively affect the lives of millions of women and their families. For more information, call 818-759-9522. 818-759-9522. See you there.
May is Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, and you can celebrate by joining LA Kids on location here at the Pacific Asia Museum on Saturday, May 11th. Imagine a full day of fun and discovery for the entire family, and the best part is it's all free. That's LA Kids on location at the Pacific Asia Museum on Saturday, May 11th, in celebration of Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
can be controlled by fear. You can be paralyzed by fear. Fear can even kill you. Now, meet the one and only Fear. On the next Voyager, the minds of the crew are held hostage in cyberspace by a cyber being.
This is my world!
And the only way to escape fear is to conquer fear. It's a virtually terrifying Star Trek Voyager.
Tonight at 8 on UPN 13.
Do you ever wonder what the future holds? What card has fate dealt to you? Will you enjoy success? Fame? Is there health and happiness in your fortune?
To speak to the world's greatest psychics, call 1-800-724-TAL. Only $3.97 per minute. Adults only.
And discover your true path to destiny.
Oh, get away from me!
Where'd you get this? Huh? Where'd you buy this?
Underage drinking kills families.
Where'd you buy this?
Underage drinking kills dreams. Underage drinking kills people. This is Edward James Olmos. Now there's something you can do. Call 1-800-78-CRIME to report businesses that sell alcohol to minors. Because underage drinking kills.
Traffic accident, apparently alcohol related.
Life's problems can be tough. Sometimes it helps to talk. Call us. We're women helping women.
One of the greatest musicals of all time, Man of La Mancha, comes to Plummer Auditorium on the award-winning Fullerton Civic Light Opera season, May 10 through the 26th. In this masterful blending of biography and romance, the impossible dream of knight-errant Don Quixote unfolds amid lusty scenes and the soaring Tony Award-winning score. Man of La Mancha is unforgettable. Call today, 714-879-1732.
Being homeless is awful.
You don't know about being evicted until you are evicted.
My mother was on drugs.
It was horrible.
My first goal is to become a nurse.
My ultimate goal is to be an attorney.
It costs society $15,000 a year to keep a family homeless. It costs Family Assistance Program between $3,000 and $5,000 a year to make that family whole.
I feel very good about myself.
No handouts. Just love.
That's my little sister. Any place she wants to go, I don't want to go. That's my mom. Come on, I want you to meet your library grandparent. Would you like me to read you a story, he says? And he did. And then I read out loud to him. It was cool. I'm just glad I thought of this.
You should go down to your local Los Angeles Public Library and meet your library grandparent.
You're watching KCOP TV.
LA's UPN, Channel 13.
The law of this jungle
satisfaction guaranteed
is survival of the funnest. Jumanji.
Weekday mornings at 7:30.
Don't miss the UPN Kids Action Zone.
Today beginning at 9.
You're watching the UPN Kids Action Zone.
Yeah.
The Beetleborgs will be right back on the UPN Kids Action Zone.
Yeah.
Look out! You just pushed the wrong button. Ow. The Incredible Hulk is meaner and greener than ever.
Yeah.
On the UPN Kids Action Zone, the center of the superhero universe.
Bring it on!
Be there when the Incredible Hulk goes radioactive.
Now,
And give the bad guys a gamma slamma jamma.
No!
Don't miss the Incredible Hulk. Next on UPN Kids.
What's that?
It's called
What?
honeycomb. Honeycomb.
Me want honeycomb!
The crazy craving for honeycomb.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Honeycomb is so sweet and crunchy like toasted honey!
Yeah, toasted honey.
Uh-oh! I'm hungry!
Let's get some honeycomb now!
Toast honeycomb cereal is part of this nutritious breakfast.
Honeycomb!
Meet the best new defensive player in basketball. The Basket. It's electronic
Screaming Shot Basketball. The more you scream, the more the basket moves. It's got moves on moves. Shoot short for 1 point, or you can drop the ball for 3. You can practice against the computer or go one-on-one with your pal. The louder the commotion, the wilder the motion. Screaming Shot Basketball from Tiger. Batteries not included.
Have you ever seen Brandy perform? If you haven't, have we ever got a season premiere for you? Be there when Moesha comes face to face with Brandy for the first time.
Everybody thinks we look alike.
Moesha, season premiere, Tuesday, October 6th on UPN.
Look out! Careful with the civilians. The X-Men are exploding into the UPN Kids Action Zone, the center of the superhero universe.
You got that right.
Join the X-Men, an exclusive band of mutants. X-Men, let's move it! And explore their world of extraordinary powers.
Try hopping over these, pal.
Get ready for extreme excitement. We're ready to help with the X-Men. Sundays on UPN Kids.
This fall, meet the coolest kid on television.
Yep.
He's Maestro, the little man with a big attitude.
I'm the king of the world!
A little guy with 2 big guys to look out for.
You behave. You too.
He does all their cooking, handles all their dating.
So you can make your move.
But they do all the complaining.
You left one of your action figures in the bathtub.
So?
Batman ended up in the wrong Batcave.
Adults, will they ever grow up? Guys Like Us premieres Monday, October 5th on UPN.
Store's closed. Not for me, pal. You might say I'm Spyro's hot co-star. I love that little dragon. The way he blows fire at sheep like me. This is an official protest. I am an anti-Spyro activist. Genghis, come. What'd you say?
You're toast.
Help me.
PlayStation.
Silly Slammers!
Ouch!
Silly Slammers!
Hello?
Silly Slammers. Slam them, and they really talk.
Right.
They talk.
Whatever.
Silly Slammers, yo, you gotta get to know them.
Yo, Frisco!
Bummer.
Yo, Shaggy!
They're cool to collect, cause their numbers keep them growing.
No Slammers!
There's only one original.
Silly Slammers!
But right now, Silly Slammers. Toys that make noise from Gibson.
Silly Slammers!
Grab hold!
Hang on to me!
When Spider-Man and his amazing friends swing into the UPN Kids Action Zone, the center of the superhero universe.
My spider sense is going crazy.
Bad guys drive Spider-Man off the wall.
Peekaboo!
But they end up in a sticky situation.
Wait here.
Spider-Man puts a whole new spin on the World Wide Web.
The only way to fly.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Sundays on UPN Kids. The Incredible Hulk is meaner and greener than ever.
Hulk man.
On the UPN Kids Action Zone. Next on UPN Kids.
I fell in love when you looked at me. You're my only love, you see. Shake your rattle, peekaboo, hey look. I'll write it down in your baby book.
My only love turns and nods her head when you move her arm. Feed her and keep her dry with her own bottle and diaper.
It's love at first sight, don't you agree? My only love, just you and me.
My only love comes with everything you see here from Irwin.
Hey, where you going, Lucky?
I'm taking me rainbow magic on vacation.
I hope he brings us something back.
I'm coming back with a whole new Lucky Charms with marshmallow Eiffel Towers. And Big Ben marshmallows, too.
They're Lucky's Around the World marshmallows. 8 new colorful shapes for a special Lucky Charms. A delicious part of a good breakfast.
Around the World marshmallows.
Around for a limited time, only in Lucky Charms.
Come on, Magic, let's make some more.
Now back to the Beetleborgs on the UPN Kids Action Zone.
Yeah.
Hey! 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 Maestro! Maestro! Maestro Man! Yeah. I've got to be a Maestro Man! I've got to be a
Maestro! Maestro!
Maestro!
This fall, you got to be a fan of the man.
It's not your place to set me up with girls. Right. Do that for me.
Have fun.
Thanks, man.
Guys Like Us, starring Maestro, premieres Monday, October 5th on UPN.
Okay, people, are your hands fast enough and eyes clear enough to follow a grueling course of commands?
Yes, sir!
Good. This is brain shift. When it says red, you'd better shift to red. Begin.
Orange, white, yellow. Player 4.
Bye-bye.
Yellow, red. Player 3.
First player to miss cleans the car with this.
Orange, white. All right. Red, green.
Justin! Is your brain shifted?
Yes, sir! Brain shift from Tiger. Batteries not included.
Little monkey lost.
We found her!
Little monkey found.
So cute.
It's
Little Monkey Lost. Until you find him, name him, take him home, and love him like your own.
Little monkey lost. Little monkey found.
Everybody.
Little monkey lost. Little monkey found.
6 different little monkeys lost, each with pacifier and banana.
Something magic's about to bloom. Dream Garden Sweeties just for you. Sunshine and Giggle Babies all laughs and wiggles when they hear your happy giggles. Drops of dew, a baby's treat, scented oh so fresh and sweet. Sunny hats and blankets too, for happy babies' dreams come true. Dream Garden Sweeties just for you. Dream Garden Sunshine and Giggle Babies wiggle and laugh when they hear your voice, each sold separately from Trendmasters.
Everybody move in! It's Pete's little brother!
Just can't quite swing it sometimes.
Better luck next time, little guy.
Why not power up with a good breakfast, like one with Cheerios? Big O Power and Practice can help make you feel good enough to play in the big leagues. Cheerios, Big O Power.
It's out of here.
Look out! The Incredible Hulk is meaner and greener than ever!
Yeah!
On the UPN Kids Action Zone, the center of the superhero universe! Bring it on! Be there when the Incredible Hulk goes radioactive and gives the bad guys a gamma slamma jamma! No! Don't miss the Incredible Hulk! Next on the UPN Kids Action Zone.
Yeah, we down in Vegas. Money guys too courageous.
Hitting the jackpot in Vegas to make sure they get out with it safely can get you killed.
Just sounds like a setup, man.
The Strip. All new tonight at 9, 8 Central on UPN.
2 fallen angels have found a loophole that will get them back into heaven.
Outstanding work!
Now, our only hope to stop them is a single white female. 2 prophets.
I feel like Han Solo, you're Chewie, and she's Ben Kenobi.
And the 13th apostle.
Oh, Dad, stop! Oh, lighten up.
Dogma.
You know what the dead do most of their time? Watch the living, especially in the shower.
Rated R. Starts Friday, November 12th in theaters everywhere.
Words reserved for your faith are possible all over your body with new Olay Daily Renewal Body Wash. Radiant, resilient skin with more even tone. Daily Renewal Body Wash from Oil of Olay. Proven to transform your skin.
Hey, Jen, we're counting on you.
Last weekend in the Army Reserve, I had to refuel 6 Apache helicopters in 30 minutes. That got me ready to do battle on Monday.
Hey, not too shabby.
As little as 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks a year. Army Reserve.
You really love this stuff, huh?
We loathe it. Taking it off the market.
Why?
Remember those Sunday dinners at Grandma's?
Yeah.
Oven-baked chicken. Her special sauce.
Yeah.
Well, get over it. Now it's all here. Sauce, seasoning, rice. All you add is chicken. Doesn't that start you bloomers?
No.
Dagnabbit.
Stovetop Oven Classics. Sunday taste, Tuesday effort.
Slacker.
Hey, man. How come every time I call you, you're on the phone? Who are you talking to?
My friends, family. I call them a lot since I don't get to see them that much.
Phone bills must be killing you.
Not at all. I dial 10-10-321. It's only 8 cents a minute for calls over 10 minutes. That's 50% off.
And when you're talking with family and friends, you just know you're going to be on for a while.
Sounds good. My wife's on the phone all the time with her sister. Hey, man, am I ever going to get to shoot?
Not when you're playing against me.
3,000 feet below the ocean surface lies a mystery no one was meant to discover.
There is something down there. We've got to find out what's happening on the bottom.
Blockbuster Shockwave Cinema presents Parker Stevenson.
You are not gonna make it.
Avalon, Beyond the Abyss, Friday at 8, 7 Central on UPN. The critics call The Strip a heavy metal Miami Vice with a hip-hop soul.
It's not personal. It's business.
Cool actors, hot cars, and the bright lights of Vegas. Entertainment for grown-ups with twisted tastes.
Take a shot.
The Strip. An all-new episode next on UPN.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow.
Kickball, 5th grade versus 6th. They give their all, so give them Sunny Delight, a source of more vitamins than the next leading chilled juice drinks. Because it's not just about fun, it's about bragging rights. Reach for the good stuff, reach for the sun. Sunny Delight.
Want to intimidate? Put on your game face. But when you take it off, put on your Remington face with the Remington Microscreen 3 and the power of 3 flexing microscreens to get close, fast.
Just try and get closer.
Shaves incredibly close or your money back.
What's the manager's special at McDonald's? It's McNugget Mania. Get a 6-piece chicken McNuggets for only 99 cents, a 9-piece for just $1.59, or choose the 20-piece for only $2.99. McDonald's manager's special, a great value every day. Hot, fresh, just for you.
WNYX News Radio. A team of broadcast professionals with years of experience.
WNYX News Time.
They're asking the tough questions.
What does Lisa look like naked? What does Lisa feel like naked?
And seeking the truth.
You want my advice?
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to give it to you.
News Radio.
I like it.
50,000 watts of pure comedy.
Weeknights at 10 on the new 62 WASV.
There's only one thing scarier to Japan than this guy. What I'm talking about is a really great deal on a Kia Sportage with a standard 130 horsepower engine, full carpeting, power steering, windows, locks, and mirrors, all starting at just $13,795 after $1,000 cash back during Kia's monster year-end sales event going on now. I think you got some bad sushi. What's tasty at McDonald's? Our irresistible new honey mustard crispy chicken sandwich. A juicy crispy chicken breast, fresh tomato, and crisp lettuce topped with our own special creamy honey mustard sauce. Hot, fresh, just for you, and only at one place. Did somebody say McDonald's?
The new 62 WASV.
Voyager's chief of security is out of his Vulcan mind.
He's got a much better sense of humor now.
An all-new Star Trek Voyager, Wednesday at 9, 8 Central on UPN.